welcome to episode 2 of the early access to Tales of Rein Ravine. Where we left off last episode was we did the introductory lessons that we could do up at Cherry Peak Stables, so today we are going to check out the next one. So we're going to head over to the board, right over here by the Flatwork Arena. Book a riding lesson, and we're going to get into gait transitions and canter basics. This is a 13-minute lesson, and if we have enough time, maybe we'll do stops and canter serpentine. We'll see. We'll play this in full.
Hi there, Canva, and good afternoon. Let's get you guys right away so Tati can stretch her legs a bit. It's gonna be her first lesson of the day, so... I thought you and Tati fit well together the last time, so I decided to put you on her again. How are you feeling about that? Oh, that's so lovely to hear. Yeah, Tati is indeed an all-round perfect school horse we have. We actually got her fairly recently. Yeah, she's only been with us for like 6 months, I think. And since she's so in I have a feeling she's gonna be with us for a long time. It's rare to find horses that are patient enough for the less experienced riders, but are also still capable of performing at a higher level.
Ooh, I'm crashing into things. So I was actually corrected by the developer about something I said in my previous video. Yes, she watched it, and I'm so grateful. The UK is not the European Union, though, and doesn't use euros. The location is more like Central Europe. So I'm glad that I was corrected on that.
Tati's at around level 4 in dressage, I think. Level 4 includes things like lateral movements in all gaits, flying changes in canter, for instance. And then in show thumping, I think she's done 110 course max. That's in centimeters, of course, sorry. I don't know the American measurements that well. And with cross-country jumps, we are currently getting her used to those. It's been going quite well, too. She's a brave girl. She's not too easily spooked by, water or something silly like that. So, today, we'll be continuing riding cone paths in walk and trot. And we'll be doing some gait transitions between those two. And then if everything goes well, you can do some cantering later. Let's start by trotting around the arena first. And while you do that, I'll be billing you something with these cards, okay?
Okay, so we're up and trotting.
Oh, do you still remember what we talked about turning Tati with both the reins and the legs? Let's repeat that one more time, shall we?
I need to get somewhere where I can turn, because I am not in a corner conducive to this. So, D, and then turn. And then the other way.
The shape I made you is a large 8 figure, the number 8 shaped figure. You will start by riding this path in trot once, and after you've completed it once, change direction by riding a teardrop. You know what that is?
Okay, so we are already in trot, and it will start us into lesson. So I really like that it just teleports you to the start of the exercise. It is actually really nice. So this is just doing a figure 8 in trot, and then she'll have us switch to a teardrop so that we can go the other direction. I am assuming. Let me know what you guys think of the game so far. Let me know any bugs you're having, and I will do my best to pass them on forward. There are several known bugs that are trying to be worked through, like the black loading screen that just doesn't show you anything. Apologies for the voice crack, guys. It is early. First video came out super late, and I'm filming this one pretty early for me too. Alright, we are almost done with the exercise, I think. Okay, and then now she's going to have us trot a teardrop, and we're going to be doing some inside leg and outside rein, or inside rein, outside leg. I do that even when I actually ride. Alright, we did it.
Next we'll do the 8 figure again, but we're going to be adding some gait transitions into the mix. When you ride the 8 figure path again, cross the checkpoints along the center line in walk, and the other checkpoints, the ones further to the sides, in trot. So it's about every other checkpoint in walk, every other one in trot. Also, you need to be in the correct gait before crossing the checkpoints.
So this is going to be a lot of transitions.
You have a lot of time to figure out the transitions in between, okay?
Okay, now they need us to walk. Let's give her a nice big walk, and we'll get started. Okay, so this might be a little bit slow. I'm going to pick her up to trot and speed her up. And using the tools we were showed before, you can cut corners a little bit to pick up speed and make it not last as long. Just make sure that you are inside these cones when you do it. Walk. There we go. Almost didn't walk. Now we'll back up to trot. We'll extend her out. Nice big long trot. And we're crossing over the center line, so we have to come down to a walk. And then back up to trot for the next section of the figure 8. Probably put some music in for you guys to... Ooh! Aha, I got it wrong. Or did I get it?
One more exercise in trot before we'll do the cantering, finally.
Oh, I think I got it.
This next one, it's a bit harder.
That was
than
close. I was
8
not paying attention.
It's going to train both your transitions and the tight turns at the same time. Yes, are you ready for this? So once you're ready, follow my path and the correct gaits. They are written on the slates. Be careful not to miss any checkpoints, because if you do, I'll make you do the whole darn thing from the beginning again, okay?
Okay, so we're switching up to trot, and she's just gonna get us started on... Okay, so first in trot, gonna turn. Now we need to walk. The next lesson with starting and stopping is so much harder than this. I didn't even get a gold my first time doing it, so I'm gonna have to redo that. Now we need to shorten her trot. We're gonna come down to a walk.
basics of the canter gait because it is a bit of a unique gait compared to walk and trot. So, unlike walk and trot, the canter is an asymmetrical gait, meaning that essentially when you canter, your horse is never perfectly balanced. It's always sort of bent or skewed to one direction. And we call these right leading canter and left leading canter because the determining factor is which front leg is leading the canter, which front leg is extending further in the canter than the other one. The canter lead plays a role in a lot of things. One of the most notable is its effect on turning. Your horse always has an easier time turning to the same direction as its canter lead. So if you want to turn your horse right in the canter, in 99% of the situations, you're going to want to have right leading canter. Now, with all this being said, you don't need to worry about the canter leads too much yet. I'm mostly telling this to you for future reference. This is a topic that we are going to delve into later more, when it becomes more relevant to you. But for now, don't worry about it too much. And especially with Tati, because Tati is well trained in jumping. With show jumping discipline, horses tend to get into this habit of changing the canter leads automatically for you, and this is something that Tati usually does. To command Tati to canter, first you need to be trotting, and then from there you switch to canter exactly the same as you would change from walk to trot, so the same leg gaits. Okay, let's begin.
Okay, so we are in trot, and now both legs, and we are now cantering. Oh, okay, so they switch which way you're on. I like how animated the canter is. I also like that the rider really moves with the horse. I am going a bit speedy because I like extended canter. It's a lot of fun. And now they've switched us over to the other leg, and you'll notice that Tati just changed the lead for us, like she was saying that we wouldn't need to worry about.
Okay, you can slow her down to walk now and let her breathe.
Now we're at the walk, and we're going to continue.
Thank you for today's lesson, Ava. You did absolutely perfect today. For today's performance, I would totally give you the gold badge.
Alright, so we just finished the second lesson at Cherry Peak Stables. Now, I'm probably getting a little bit ahead of myself. You learn more about this in the next lesson, but clearly our character does not have a horse. And I just wanted to show you guys inside the stables really quick before we move on, because you can actually see the horse that we're going to ride for the next lesson. And that horse is named Blaze. Come over around and it will say barn entrance. We'll go into the barn. And just kind of exploring here. Now, if you end up inside the barn, you can also take the lessons from in here. They do have the book a riding lesson thing over here. And there's just a couple things you've explored. I haven't looked too much in here. They got a nice feed room. This kind of looks like the feed room at my barn. Notice board, food, all that fun stuff. Okay, so haven't actually found Maverick yet. Oh, so if you're familiar with the original game, there was original demo release. There was a gray named Spot, I believe. It looks like Spot. I hope we get to ride this one. Spot was the one that we did jumping with. So this is Tati's stall, Tatiana's. And back up so I can open her stall door so we can go look at her. And then you'll notice she's highlighted for me. So you can actually take her out and practice you can practice riding, so rent Tati for today. What this does. Oh, so this is kind of surprising. I was actually not expecting this. So you get different opportunities every day for what you can do with the horses. Some days you'll get to take them out here, which is what I was hoping to show you on another horse, but I guess we'll just do it on Tati. So this is the cross-country course that you can go to with your horse. Now I'm going to ask her to canter. Ooh, and she's turning away. I like that. So I think she has the right to refuse, but you'll really need to watch your striding. Now you'll see that there is a green horseshoe glowing. Ooh, she does refuse. This is cool. You'll see on the one side there is a horseshoe that keeps glowing green. It tells you what stride you're on, so you can count to see your approach. And we jump. So it's a lot of fun. So we'll play around with the cross-country jumps for a bit. So Tati is a little bit more inexperienced than the other horse that I was going to show you. So she might refuse certain things. She might pull away. I haven't figured out how to make her not refuse yet. I think it's just a confidence thing for her. But yeah, you can see I got too close and it'll tell me she stopped. This is a lot of fun. I really like that there's the option to come out here. I also like that there's like this on-site cross-country course. Oh yeah, it'll also tell you refusal. If you get the wrong stride, she will not jump. And this goes for all the horses. Oh, that's a cliff. That's a cliff. But I thought I would fill today with just checking out what it's like to rent a horse, which you can find out about in the next lesson. She gives us the opportunity to take Tati out when she's not used as much in lessons. And then there's another horse you get to meet called Blaze, which is actually the instructor's horse that we're working with. Gotta tell you, yesterday when I was doing this, oh, yeah, I could not get that. Riding in real life, cross-country is actually one of my favorite events to do. I only play around with it with Merlin because obviously Merlin can't jump very high, given the injury he had, but we like to play with, like, pony-level baby stuff because he enjoys it. But yeah, you'll see she'll extend or get forward. You just have to pay attention to where the striding is so you can actually jump the fences. So let's go up here and see what else there is to find jump-wise. I like the variety. I also like that it's kind of free range and you can just do whatever. But there are actually jumps that are out of scope, I'm pretty sure. So, yep. So she stopped on this one. I'm not sure she can actually do this one. The other horse couldn't do this one. I wonder if I just need to give her more impulsion to do it, so we'll see. I don't think she can do it. I'm not actually sure. Yeah, so I don't think she can do this one. And I think what it is with the little flowers over here is she's not confident, which is why she keeps turning away from them. I want to see if I can get her to jump it. Oh, so that's how it works. So I just realized that if she doesn't want to go towards a fence, if you hold both legs on, she will jump it. So let's go towards one of those bushes again. And she'll pull away from you no matter which leg you put on. But if you put on both legs, she'll jump it. Which is kind of cool because there are horses who will refuse certain jumps because they don't like them. Now, there's a really cool thing back here that I want to check out. Oh, so bad striding. She saved me, which essentially means that she corrected the striding so we could make the jump. But there are these bushes right here, and I want to see... Oh, they're a jump. Oh, that's so cool. Okay, there's another one. I haven't done too much exploring out here, so this is fun. Okay, I think this is a drop into water. Okay, I don't know. Let's see. Is it just this size jump? I think it's just out of her scope. I bet. Yeah, see, out of scope. So they won't jump something that is not within their levels. We'll do this one, which is into the water. I like the splashing water animations. It's really cool. Now I kind of want to see... Ooh, wrong way. I kind of want to see if we can get her to do this one. I don't know if it's just... I just wonder if she can't do it. Because I know the other horse, Blaze, can do it. Oh, I did not count my strides right. Ha! I also don't know if you can jump in Trot anymore, like you used to be able to do. Let's see if she can do this one. Nope. I wonder... if you just have to, like, hold on to it or something. So, some of these are numbers, which leads me to believe that there is actually a, an actual course that you can do. You'll notice that certain jumps they'll get forward. Yeah, it's just a lot of fun. I really like the playability that you have, even though it's just early access. You can just dork around and, you know, get to understand the game mechanics before you go into the lessons. Like the actual jumping lessons or doing any competitions or anything. I'm not sure what all we're going to get, but we know we get dressage. We know there's clearly going to be cross-country. And then obviously there will be show jumping if there's cross-country. So I think I'm going to call it here. Thank you all for joining me as we tried the second lesson at Cherry Peak Stables, and we checked out the cross-country together, which was originally not part of my plan. But I hope you guys enjoyed the episode today, and I will get back to you with part 3 of the next lesson, which is stops and starting, I guess, or like canter work and serpentines. So I will see you guys then. Bye.